Hi, everybody. Good morning, and welcome to an early morning tarot tea time. We're going to have some morning tea today. Hey, Sage Moon. Hey, Penny D. How are you guys? Thanks for joining me bright and early today. Oh my gosh. How's everybody's week been going? Good morning, Sage. Good morning, Penny. Oh, you guys are so sweet. How are you guys doing? What's new? How's life? I'm excited to spill this tea. And obviously, we have a new story breaking news as of late last night. Selena Gomez announced that she is engaged to Benny Blanco. So congratulations are in order. I'm gonna check out her birth chart real quick, just on the fly. Penny says it's freezing outside. Oh my gosh, a big 3 degrees. Oh my God, Penny. I think it's like 20 something here. We took the dogs this morning to drop them off at daycare because I have like a hair appointment and a bunch of stuff. And that's why I was like, we got to do morning tea. But long story short, we were frozen. Like it was still dark outside when we left. And we were just like, oh my God. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I'm still getting used to this Kansas cold. But Penny, you're strong. That is some strength. Hey, Julie. Hey, Heat Lifer. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Oh, yay. Okay. This is so fun. I really love getting the day started with you guys. Like, do we like morning tea as well as late night tea? I kind of think so. All right. So let's look up Selena Gomez's birth chart real quick just to do a little on the fly astro tea gossip because I'm very curious about the transit. I think it's cool to like see the astrology in the wild at work. Let's see, birth chart. And I think we do know her birth time. I'm getting like breaking news on my phone. Selena Gomez engaged. Yes, we know. Okay, yeah, we do have her birth time. Let's just see real quick. Okay, so yes, Cancer Sun, Aries Moon. The North Node is in Aries right now. The Moon is your emotions. So, okay, that's really interesting. That's really interesting because the North Node like pushes us and fires up the Aries part of our charts, of our lives, our placements while the North Node is there. So, the Moon, that being her emotions and her like emotional nature, this transit has been really good. So, that can also signify home life. Okay, interesting. Let's see. Mercury and Venus in Leo. So Pluto right now is opposite her Venus, opposite her Mercury. Pluto creates tension and transformation. So, I mean, with Pluto opposite your Venus, typically we think that if it's conjunct, it's a good thing. But I'm loving that we're seeing that it can also be a good thing just creating that tension point if you're wanting to create change, like going from single to taken. So, okay, we're noticing this. Saturn in Aquarius, Saturn is commitment. So I wonder if Pluto conjunct her Saturn right now is signifying making a commitment, like marriage, something big. Okay, let's look at also okay. Also, it's opposite. Pluto's opposite her Chiron, which is like the wounded healer, and her ascendant. I'm loving that we're seeing that in opposition to Pluto can be good. Thoughts, anyone? Mm. Okay, let's look at her house of marriage and let's see. So for me, it's the seventh and eighth houses that I look at for like marriage and commitment. So like engagement, I would say is seventh house. And then the eighth house, I look at that as marriage because that's like contracts and shared resources. And you do move into that energy, like that commitment of creating a legacy together when you actually get married and you do sign the paperwork and all of that. Um, so for her, right now, her seventh house, oh my God, is ruled by Aquarius. So Pluto in Aquarius, transformation of her seventh house containing Saturn. And it happened quickly for her. Guys, that's it. That's the thing. Oh my gosh. So anybody else out there with Leo rising, if you guys get engaged or married or change your relationship status, let us know because that is astrology in the wild right there. Oh my God. I should have looked at that first. That is so cool. I love it. Well, good for her. This was destined, meant to be. Pisces 8th house. She's got Saturn transiting the Pisces 8th house right now, I believe. Uh-huh. Yeah, Saturn's in Pisces. So Saturn's good to her. Saturn is helping her with her commitments. Love it. Well, congratulations to her. Let's pull a couple cards and let's see. Okay, what are you guys saying? Let me check back in with y'all's tea. It's 7 degrees and feels like -7. Oh my God, Sage, what part of the country are you in? I know Penny's up north. Penny, you're in Wisconsin, right? right? Yes, I believe so. Oh my god, wait, Heat Lifer says it's 57 in Miami. Ooh, that sounds nice, and I'm cold. Get a little light wrap, Heat Lifer. That does sound nice, though. I could go for some 57 as well. Oh my god. I will not like us all freezing our tushies off completely. Tushies frozen off. Oh my gosh. When we just like open the door to let the dogs out, I'm like, hurry, guys. But the Huskies, they love it. All the dogs that we have are part Husky for now. I don't know if I told you guys, but we did officially adopt Rocka, who we affectionately call Rocket. She's such a sweet baby, you guys. Oh, precious angel. But they all have those like thick husky coats and they love it. It snowed last week and they were just prancing through the snow. They're so cute. I love this for them, especially because 3 out of 4 were from Texas. So they're like, this is the life. Oh, let's see. Okay. Yikes. So Julie says, yikes, Sage. Good morning. Sage has agreed, Britt. I like that we're seeing a positive. Yes, right, Sage. You and I feel like we're very similar. Virgo sons. And we think about the astrology, and I feel like we get to where we have to look for the positive astrology so that we don't get like, freaked out. It's a Virgo thing, we definitely will be thinking about it, looking at the deets. But I like it too. I like to notice the positive things. Put that positive spin, look through the positive, positive side of the whatever of the street. I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, let's see. Pluto and Aqua in the 7th house, opposing the 1st house, right? So good, Sage. Agreed. So good. Hi, Nigel. Oh my gosh, Nigel, what time is it where you're at? Hope you're doing great too. Oh, you're so sweet. How are all those jobs going, Nigel? I know you're working hard. You've been manifesting and getting those raises, promotions, a couple of jobs. Oh, wait, you just said it's 10 p.m. here in Malaysia. It's freezing here as well and raining all week. Ooh, you're going to need a warm little blanket, maybe some tea, some coffee, something keep you going. Oh my gosh, Nigel. But 10 p.m. So this is your late night tea. Yeah, Wisconsin. Okay, cool. Yeah, our Huskies love it outside. They do, don't they, Penny? That's so fun. My boxer ran outside. Oh, yeah. The boxer is like, my hair's too short for this. No, thank you. It came right back. How cute. They says, oh my God, freezing temps in Illinois and totally. Oh, so you're in Illinois. Okay, cool. And totally agree on the astro interpretations. LOL. Yes. Oh, yes, Virgo. I was called you. Oh, yes, Virgo. Oh, yes, Sage. We get it. Okay, so let's pull a couple cards on Selena. I just am curious to see like her feelings, her thoughts. Side note, this morning, while I was like trying to put on a little bit of makeup to, have a good presentation for you guys, I put on Sloan, one of my, go-to tea channels that I like to, consume and see like what he's talking about. And he actually had some blind items that came out like, I don't know, an hour ago. And one of them was about Selena Gomez. And it was about her new movie, Amelia Perez. And she spoke Spanish in the movie. And apparently she's been getting like some backlash. I don't know. I haven't seen the movie yet but I think that there has been a little bit of speculation about whether or not this timing could also be for like PR. I don't think so just because when we look at her birth chart, we see that Pluto just entered into her 7th house, which would transform her relationships. And then with Saturn in her 8th house, it makes sense to me astrologically that this is a really good time for her to make a commitment that's lasting in love. But I do think it would be interesting to pull some cards and see like how she's feeling right now, see how Benny's feeling. Just, I think it'll end up being positivity, to be honest. So Selena Gomez, her ring is really pretty too. Like a marquee cut. Like it's like so elegant. I think it suits her. Okay. So let's see. For Selena, how is she feeling right now? Allegedly for entertainment purposes only. How is she feeling right now? My remote job is going well. Y'all feels like a dream. Honestly. Oh my God, Nigel, that's awesome. Congrats. I'm glad it feels like a dream. That's so good to hear. Okay, let's see. Selena, how's she feeling? Okay. Oop. Oop. The 7 of cups. Well, hey, sometimes when things are going well in life, it can feel like now there's like a new set of things to think about. Like I have one really good friend who is about to get married and she A different friend, by the way, if you're a member, if you're in my members only group, this is a different friend from the one that I was talking about in the private thing. But she is about to get married, and she and I were talking about like all the things going on, and it's like planning, and she was, trying to plan this and figure out that. And she's very excited, but she's like trying to think about what to do and who to include in what and how much to spend. It's just like a lot of thoughts, a lot of decisions. That's what I feel this 7 of cups is. It's like, okay, now we're going to do this. So like, how are we going to do it? And like, what's next? And who do I invite? And that kind of thing. Do we want it to be public, like a public thing with like photo shoots and things, or do we want to do something private? So this is like just going through all the thoughts. 7 of cups. But I think that this is really a good thing, right? You like to have choices. She's in a great position. Okay. But she's already getting in her head a little bit. Which, if you've seen the documentary about Selena, it's like that makes sense. She's a thinker. Okay, what else? What else about Selena? How's she feeling? Allegedly. Heat Lifer says, happy for Selena. It's about time she has love and happiness in her life. I totally agree. She seems very genuinely happy, Heat Lifer, and it is nice. Yeah, it's nice. Definitely. Oh my gosh, guys, with Pluto and Aquarius transforming her 7th house of relationships over the next 20 years, this is her era of finally feeling happy in love. Oh my God. And like having the right friends, people that support her. Cute. Okay. Let's see what else for Selena. How's she feeling? What's going on around her? What's the vibe? 10 of Cups, you guys, a wish fulfillment when it comes to marriage and relationship. I'm telling you, this is that Pluto and Aquarius transit with Saturn and Pisces at the same time right now. It's like she's getting this strong, committed love and building a life and like a family and a home. And it's a wish fulfillment, the 10 of Cups. Oh my God, you guys. But both of her cards are about cups. So she's just like in her feels right now, making decisions about the wedding planning and things like that, but also wish fulfillment. Oh, I have goosebumps. That is so cute. It's very genuine. So anybody who's, saying otherwise, please, please refer to the tarot tea. I think she's very happy. That is so cute. Okay, how does Benny feel? Allegedly. How does Benny feel now? Today, allegedly. The 10 of Wands, not a burden, but a burden worth having. Okay. So for him, I would say that when you make a commitment, right? It's like, especially if you are a person who, and I don't know what his zodiac sign is. I have no idea about his birth chart. I need to like pull it up and look at it at some point. But when you are a person who truly like loves someone and you want things to be a certain way for them, it can feel like a burden, but the 10 of Wands is also a burden worth having. So I feel like this is putting pressure on yourself. And it's funny because the first card that we got for both of them was like, for Selena, it was the 7 of Cups, like thinking and like trying to plan and like figure out, okay, so what are we going to do? And like, what's the next step and this and that. And for him, he's like, I feel like this is a burden of like wanting things to be perfect, wanting things to be right for her, wanting to do the right things. And so this is kind of like being on your toes right now, which I think is very endearing. Like that is very sweet. He wants to just put everything on his back, handle everything for her, anything that's stressing her out. He wants to like take that away. So I think that he's the type of person that shows up with that energy of like, okay, whatever you need, I'll take care of it. So it's like a burden, but a burden worth having. So I think he's kind of in like serious mode. He's like, all right, my future wife is kind of overthinking some things. What can I do to help? So that's his vibe. Okay, cute. What else? Sage says, I believe Penny is a Pisces. Oh my gosh. So his Sage, if that is his sign, then that would mean his sun falls in her 8th house of marriage and like shared resources. Oh, perfect. Oh my God, how cute. I love it. I love it. Maybe for a members only video, maybe we should do like their birth charts. That would be really cute to see. Okay, let's see. I think that's so good for her too, like a Pisces who is like sensitive and nurturing, creative. That's good. Gets her like kind of into her feels, makes her feel safe to like have her own feelings, you know? Definitely an emotional person, I think is a really good thing for her. But he must have like some earth in his chart too, because he does feel grounded and willing to take on burdens. Okay. What else? How else is Benny feeling allegedly for entertainment purposes? Sage says totally. She seems to like Pisces men. LOL. Oh my God, Sage, isn't Justin Bieber a Pisces too? Is that why you're saying that? Oh my God. I always think of him as like a Scorpio because of his like north and south node placements, but yeah, it's giving Pisces. Okay, so Benny, how else does he feel? The King of Swords. I'm telling you guys, he is like in serious mode. Okay, this is so interesting to me. So the King of Swords, this is a card that is associated with like the air signs, specifically Libra, which is about legal matters, but also protection. So, what do you do if you have a problem? You're going to hire a lawyer, right? And the King of Swords would be a great representation of that energy because this is someone who carries a sword, has authority, has confidence, and is willing to draw lines in the sand, cut off what's not good. So, I feel like he is very aware of situations in the past that have been difficult on Selena. I think that he has a great understanding of the way that the press operates, the way that she will get down about certain things. So I think that he is like in go mode. If we look at both of these cards, there's like purple is like the main color of what they're wearing. Purple is like a spiritual card as well. So or a spiritual color. So I feel like he is very like spiritually in tune, very intuitive when it comes to Selena really and like what is good for her, what she likes, what she doesn't like. So I feel like he is like, okay, I am not going to let anybody ruin this. We're going to keep things positive. I wonder if he's even saying things like, okay, it's great. We're going to post on social media and then we're going to, look at a couple of the happy comments and then we're going to like put the phone down. I want you to have your assistant like look at the comments and filter them so that nothing is like ruining your peace. Like this is really drawing lines in the sand, wanting to be a protector of sorts, um, and also being very serious, being very serious. I also think that just the whole process of planning and the structure, I just feel like he's very, very involved, very involved. But it is to me coming from a good place. Like my intuition is saying with the purple and all of that, it's like coming from a place of love and wanting to be a protector, not wanting this moment to get ruined for her in any way. I really like that. That's cool. Okay. He's like in go mode. I mean, like I'm just getting such a seriousness from him, but in a really good way. I think she needs that. I do. Okay. What are you guys saying? Bottom of the deck, by the way, what we don't see, the Ace of Cups. My cup runneth over with love. Genuine, genuine, genuine. Ah, you guys. I love some good positivity to start the morning. That's precious. There we go. And what's so funny too was that they were both friends or like had like a similar like friendship group, I guess. Like he was a friend of Justin, her ex, and like, wow, just the way that it's all kind of come together at the right time, that's really cool to see. Okay. Let's see. Pisces men are interesting. Penny says, yes, they are. I feel like they can go either way with the fish going in opposite directions. Pisces men can definitely be such an array of different things. I also feel like because Pisces is ruled by Neptune, people will like project ideas onto Pisces, people, just men and women. And I feel like they sometimes will try to mold it to that image if they like it. If they're like, oh, I agree, like that is a good way to be, they can mold themselves into anything. Or they will be like, what? Like, this is delusional. And someone can project something onto them, see them this one way when really they're a completely different way. Pisces are just very interesting. Like you said, Penny, sometimes they reflect their surroundings. Sometimes they surprise people, sort of like a more emotional Gemini, with like the two sides. But yeah, interesting. Sage says yes. Melissa says, yay, made it to alive. Hey, Melissa, me and Rue, just got back from a walk. How nice. What a good way to start the morning. Give Lily Rue a big kiss from me. She's such a precious angel. Heat Lifer says, okay, FOMO. I'm the only dummy. You're not a dummy. Oh, Heat Lifer. The can't get the membership done. January Patreon is my only hope right now. Heat Lifer. Oh my God. You're so sweet. I'm sorry that we have not been able to figure that out. I don't know what is going on. The join button should show up, but you never know. Maybe it depends on the device. Yeah, we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it sorted. It'll be super easy if anybody does end up wanting to join the Patreon in January. That's just one link, one way to get in. Aw, morning, morning. Yay. Okay. They said, oh, interesting. Oh, Kerbini. I know that's right. LOL. Yeah, he's ready to handle it. Handling business. We like that. We like that. Penny says, I'm Pisces, but my Aries kicks in. LOL. That's a good balance. Penny, that's a good balance. You've got the emotionality of a Pisces and the ability to be intuitive. Pisces are very intuitive, one of those psychic signs. But when your Aries kicks in, you're like in go mode. So you also got that fire. She's fire and ice. We like it, Penny. Nigel says, I don't know about y'all, but I'm kind of ready for Sabrina's Revenge album. Nigel's so ready. So ready. I can't wait. That is going to be really, really good. I love it. I think that's some of the best music that she writes. Don't get me wrong. I loved the album that just came out. It was really cute. There were some good things, but yeah, I really missed like the Please, 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 the Espresso. She thrives. She thrives. Sage says, not gonna lie, as a Virgie, I love Pisces people, love how sensitive and creative they are. That's so cute, Sage. Yeah, because like for Virgos, Pisces is the opposite sister sign because it's just like right across. So it's like you're like waving to the Pisces, like you've each got what the other is learning, and you can kind of help each other out. It's a good like friendship or partnership for a Virgo. That makes sense, Sage. I like that. Melissa says, I'm on an iPhone and I have to go to my browser and make sure I'm in desktop setting to see the join. Melissa, that's some tea. See, that's just like not great design. See, Heat Lifer, it's not your fault. don't call yourself a dummy. It's not you. It's apparently just like hidden. That is so crazy. Okay, so you have to go to your browser, make sure I'm in desktop setting to see the join. Okay, dang. Well, thank you, Melissa. That's helpful to know. Period. Yes, indeed, Nigel. Sage says, yeah, for sure. Okay, shall we move on to our next story? I think we shall. Get my notes up here. What do we have next? Oh, you know what I had that somebody requested this last time, and I felt so bad because I forgot about it. So we're going to do this one first. Miley Cyrus, an update. So let's just do an update real quick on Miley Cyrus. I have not seen her in the news too much. I think there's still been some of that like family drama going on between her mother and sister, which seemed very messy. But with Miley, I haven't heard much lately. So we're gonna do a quick couple cards for her, just an update for our tea timer who has been wanting to know about Miley. Okay. Miley Cyrus, quick update. What is going on for her now? How's she doing? Ace of Wands, very passionate. Okay, Miley. So maybe she's in like a passionate new relationship. Maybe that's why she hasn't been in the spotlight too much because she's like, spending time with that new person. Maybe she's working on a new album. This is either creativity or passion when it comes to romance. So she is like very, very engrossed, immersed in either a relationship or a new creative project at the moment. So I would not be surprised to hear that she's working on an album or like even filming something because she's acted as well. I don't know. Something good. Something good's going on for her. She's very, I would say, very passionate and very happy right now. Let's see if we can get any more clarification on Miley. As usual, an album recommendation for today for you guys. Momentum by Jayla Darden. Enjoy. Thank you, Nigel. We do appreciate it. Sage says, apparently, Miley is doing a song for a new movie. Stop it. Pamela Anderson is going to be in called The Last Showgirl. Oh my God. You're spot on, Britt. Thanks, Sage. I appreciate that. That is so sweet of you. And very cool. I've seen the previews for that, and I don't know. I can't decide. I'm like, I kind of want to watch it. And I love what Pam Anderson is doing with like the makeup free thing. And I saw her on the Colbert Show, and she seems like when she was on a few weeks ago, and she just seems like she's kind of like a lovely person in a good place, and she was talking about a cookbook and stuff. Like, I don't know, she just seems sweet and like so I may see it, but that I don't know, something about it also seems sort of like dark. So, and I kind of try to avoid that just because I get too sucked in. Okay, then I feel sad. So let's see. Mm-mm-mm. Working on a new song. What else is going on for her? The Fool. Okay. So she is having some sort of positive new beginning. She's feeling good. I really like this, you guys. For Miley Cyrus to get the Ace of Wands and the Fool card together, this is like really passionate in a good place. It feels like a new chapter of her life has begun. So I just think that she is in a different headspace than we've seen her in before. Um, she's trying new things. She's starting from zero. I'm curious to know, like, I wonder what personal year she's in. It could even be a one personal year for her, or maybe even a five. Um, but it's like a period of a lot of new beginnings. And I think that's so good because as we know from her song Flowers, I think she's been needing this for a little while. I think she's been feeling like she needs a little bit of a boost. So I think she's getting that boost, which is really good. Let's see. Penny, literally, I was thinking that. I didn't say it out loud, but I was thinking, she said, "That's your Scorpio moon." 100%, Penny. 100%. Because I will get sucked in. I will feel sad. I'll think about themes of like life and death. And then I'll be like depressed for a full afternoon, like after seeing a movie like that. So, Penny, thank you for understanding. You get it. Let's see. Sage says, same. Pam is serving. She really is. And getting her life. Loving that for her. Same. Yeah, I just learned about the movie today. Gonna have to watch the trailer. For sure, Sage. Aw, getting her life. I like that. Okay, so I think that's good on Miley. I'm happy that she's doing well. And now let's move on to our tarot tea topics that I had listed. Oh my God. Okay, we're gonna start. So we've had some positivity. Get ready, guys. Buckle up. Take a sip of your coffee or tea. You're gonna need it for this. Jay-Z and Beyonce, is their marriage in trouble? This is a little bit of a deeper dive. I talked about them in the members only. Sorry, Heat Lifer, close your ears about that. But I do want to do a deeper dive because the reading that I got for our members only, as you guys know, if you were in there, it was just like weird. Like I don't know. It was confusing. So I want to pull again on them in light of just more information continuing to come out about Jay-Z, about the lawsuit, the allegations. So let's just see. Let's just see. Allegedly for entertainment purposes only. What people say, thank you, Beyonce. Thank you, Beyonce. As if it could be salvaged after my charity readings. Let's just see. Oh, you guys, I dropped so many cards just now. I feel like this is going to sound so weird. I feel like the energy in a way is being like blocked. I know that sounds crazy. And the cards that I've dropped, there are too many probably to read all of them because that might be jumbled. But the three that I can see, I'm just going to like, I just want you to see like gently pick up and show. We have the High Priestess and the Six of Cups. And then these I'm gonna put back just because it's, like, too many in this stack. I feel like that's too jumbled to, like, get a message. And then this one, which is the Five of Swords. Okay. So just these were the top 3 that fell down facing up that I could see. And we have the Six of Cups, which is a soulmate relationship, a romantic connection, a marriage, which is what we're asking about. So this is kind of like, to me, confirmation that this message is about them, allegedly, of course, for entertainment purposes only. So the Six of Cups. So this is like confirmation to me that this is about them. This is a message about their connection. We have the High Priestess, which is Beyonce, obviously. There have been a lot of rumors about her engaging in different, I don't know, practices, some of them very creepy. I would just say having her come through as the High Priestess, this is a very spiritual energy. It could it could allude to some of those weird theories. I don't know. I don't know if I wanna, like, feed into them too much. I've done readings on it before, and it's been strange. Like, the cards that I pulled about Beyoncé and, like, the rumors about her different rituals and things, it's come through as strange, but again, maybe it's not strange, maybe it's just something that, I don't understand, because I'm not a part of like that community, or you know what I mean? Like it could be something very innocent that just looks strange to outsiders. Like you know what I mean? Like one of those rituals that maybe it's just like talking to a tree. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. What I'm thinking. Maybe the morning tea, my brain's not working yet, but I don't know. I'll just say I'm on the fence about that. But the high priestess is interesting because this would definitely talk about someone who is in a place of spiritual authority of sorts, and someone who might be relying on their spirituality, maybe even some rituals or different things like that at this time. Interesting. Did I get that for her also in the other reading, or was it the Empress? I know it was the Empress. I don't know. Anyway, High Priestess. And then we have the Five of Swords. This, as you guys know, this is one of my least favorite cards. It is so shady. It is so negative. This person in the front has all the knowledge, all the swords, all the information, all of the communication, all the power. This person in the back who's turned away with their head down has basically been bamboozled, like been taken advantage of. They are sad. They feel left in the cold. And this other person is like someone who's very satisfied because they're like, yeah, I did that. I won. I pulled one over on this person. Could that be Beyonce and Jay-Z? Did he fool her? Did she really not know all of these things? I don't know. Let's pull some more. Let's keep seeing. Okay, let's see. What are you guys saying? Ugh, I have chills. It's creepy. Oh, this morning tea is definitely hidden. Okay. Good, Sage. I'm glad. Ah, little buzz to start the day. Power up. Melissa says, I think Beyonce is tired of cleaning or being part of his messes. Yes, Melissa. Good point. Really good point. I mean, yeah, there comes a time where the Virgos are like, okay, like I'm over this. You know, I've given, and it's not helping anything. Mm-hmm. Sage says agreed, Melissa. Yeah. Penny says, I don't think she's going anywhere. Interesting, Penny. Interesting. I was thinking that too because that last reading. I think it depends, but I could see her just like staying put and trying to control the narrative, Penny. Even if maybe things are going different, like behind the scenes, if she's acting different or feeling different, I think it depends on how bad things get for him in the public eye. Hmm. Melissa says, I feel they may divorce to protect assets. Another possibility. Another possibility. I could see that too. Sage says, did a reading on Bay. Ooh, okay. Interesting, Sage. Did a reading on Bay and Jay-Z some months ago and saw separation energy. Kind of get the vibe it would be for protecting their business. Okay. Their businesses, brands, and assets more than it'd be for the loss of love. Sage, literally, I feel that way too. I feel that way too. Like it would be something that behind the scenes, they may have a different energy towards each other. Okay. Then Sage says, oh my gosh, yes, Melissa, they come across like they're in love with capitalism. T Sage. They're in love with capitalism more than they are with each other. Ew, it's giving business partnership. Loveless marriage. Not great. Yeah, Sage, great point. Melissa says that's what I'm picking up too, Sage. All right, our intuition is turned on right now. Jay-Z definitely uses Bay and their family as a shield. Yeah. I thought that it was disturbing. Sage, really good. I think that's a really good point, and I agree with you. I thought it was disturbing how in his response to the allegations, the first response, he did that, right? He brought his daughter into it and he said, like, now I'm gonna have to explain this to my daughter. Now, I'm not saying that you wouldn't feel that way. Obviously, that's a horrible thing for your children to have to experience. Like, oh my God. Like, but maybe thinking about that before you spend time with P. Diddy, when I'm sure he had some knowledge, right? Um, but besides the point, I mean, honestly, I think that it is strange to say that as your first response. Like, I would want to keep, if I were in some sort of hot water, I would want to keep my family, my family's name, my if I had children, I want to keep my children away from like any sort of conversation about that. I would not even want them associated with it. So even if maybe later or behind the scenes I express that, I wouldn't do that. It does feel like a shield thing, Sage. Yeah. Okay. Very weird. So we have some super negative energy here. Five of Swords. I do feel like with that, and I'm getting goosebumps now, there have been things that are hidden. So let's pull one card for Beyonce's energy, one card for Jay-Z's energy to try to understand this a little bit more. Okay. Allegedly, for entertainment purposes, Beyonce's current energy towards Jay-Z. Let's just see what comes through, or just her energy in general. Like, what is she thinking about all of this that's happening right now? The Hermit. Okay, we definitely got this card in the members only reading about them. This is crazy. Whenever I get like the same card in a different reading about the same person, that's like the confirmation energy that I feel around it is so intense because, like, the odds are pretty slim that you're going to get the same one. Um, Interesting. So the Hermit, this is her. This is confirming that she is in Hermit energy. Here's another thing that's weird. So on my Golden Girls tarot deck, um, the person who is the one in the back right here, it's hard to kind of see probably, but that's Rose. It's probably impossible for y'all to see actually because it's like very light colored, but that's Rose in the back, the little figure you see. And it's Rose on the Hermit card. So to me, this definitely is confirming that she was the one who felt in the dark about, I think, a lot of the more salacious things that went on. I'm not saying that she didn't have some sort of awareness. I think she's a very smart person. But to me, it seems like maybe she wasn't fully aware, maybe didn't really think of it, wasn't really involved in, in some of the things that I think Diddy, allegedly has been getting up to. I don't know. There's some feeling of being betrayed and feeling like you didn't know something. I think there's a lot she didn't know. I mean, she knew enough, but there's a lot she didn't know. And then the Hermit, this is going into a time period of like isolation. The Hermit card is associated with Virgo. So Virgo will do this from time to time anyway, just because they need to recharge. Virgos have a tendency to like overgive sometimes, and they sometimes have to rebalance by going within to spend time with themselves to, come up with their ideas and manifest their next thing. Like Virgo really does manifest very well from the Hermit energy of like a little bit of isolation, thinking, reading, writing. Like that's very Virgo. They like to process their emotions and their thoughts alone sometimes. So for her, I think she's processing things right now. She's spending time alone. I don't think that they're talking a lot. So Sage, like what you said about the separation energy, I don't feel like they are in a lot of communication right now. For her to be the high priestess and the hermit, this is taking a big step back. She has taken a step back. Okay. Interesting. I have so many goosebumps. You probably can't see them, but yeah, like I'm feeling that message a lot. What about for Jay-Z, allegedly? Man, Sage says, I notice some men in power tend to do that to escape accountability. They start putting on the I'm a family man mask. Yes, totally, Sage. Like all of a sudden, Elon started taking his son out places after the CEO. Pew pew. Wow, Sage. Yeah, I could see that. I didn't know that he was taking his son places now. See, and that I think is terrible because like if you're worried about something bad happening to you because you're the CEO and people are like disgruntled, I would like do the opposite. I would not take my child with me because I would be very concerned that they could get hit or, oh my God, Sage, that's crazy. I didn't know he was doing that. But yes, I could see that. Hey, Beth. What? Morning tea? Yes, Beth. Top of the morning to you, bright and early. Oh my God. Good morning. Good morning, Beth. It's good to see you. Beth, Penny says, we missed you, Beth. Okay, Sage says, yeah, Elon was carrying him on his shoulders to like block his head. Sage, are you kidding? Totally used his kid as a shield. Twas gross, LOL. The twas was very helpful in that. Thank you, Sage. I needed a little twas giggle because twas terrible. That is one of the worst things I've heard. Probably my whole life. Like I cannot believe someone would try to use their child as a human shield. There you go. I guess he's like, well, I've got a few more because he has so many kids. Yeah, he's nuts. Jay-Z be going down in flames, but he is evil, so I guess he will enjoy. Ooh, Beth with the shade. Yeah, he's like, finally, I'm at home. amongst my evil people. Oh my god, gross. Beth, you're too funny. I love it, Beth. Beth, you would have had a heyday with the last 2 readings. We were getting wands on wands, you know? Oh my god. And of course, Britain, all the fur babies. Love you, Beth. Oh, Beth, I forgot to tell you. I don't know if I told you yet, but we fully adopted Rocca. So now we are solid with 4 huskies, husky mixes. We got a full house and we're having fun. Can't wait to show you guys our Christmas card. Hilarious. They're in matching sweaters. It's so cute. Okay, anyway. But thank you. The fur babies do appreciate the love. I know they can feel it. Okay, so now Jay-Z, let's get his energy. I think we understand what Beyonce is kind of going through, what her vibe is. I think she's going through it, to be honest with you. She's in full high priestess Virgo hermit mode. She is processing, thinking, trying to figure out her next steps. Okay. Oh, yes. I love when they jump out. So we got 2 that jumped out. Jay-Z allegedly not not when I just talked about the wands. Okay. Ace of Wands, 7 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles. For those 3 to come out together, the story is insane. So for Jay-Z, let's start with the 7 of Wands, shall we? Allegedly, for entertainment purposes only, this reading is signifying that there have been many other people in his life, romantically, passionately. 7 of Wands is competition for someone's affection. Typically, we'll get this card for someone who has like a lot of infidelity going on in their life. Someone who even could have had those types of allegations, because as we can see, this person, they're like fighting off all of these things. This could also signify past relations that he's going to have to be fighting with. So this is like multiple lawsuits. This could be multiple affairs, multiple lawsuits. I think as these things come to the surface, 5 of Swords, I think that Beyonce is also going to be allegedly surprised when it's verified that he's also had relationships with other people that she didn't know about. And I think this is obviously like during the time that they were together, because it's the 7 of Wands. So I think that like, okay. Even if the public doesn't find out about all of them, like even if he chooses to settle with people, on the side, negotiate with their lawyers, like to avoid things being taken to court, I think that she is finding out everything. She's finding out all of the people that he has had these relationships with. Ace of Wands. This is him, basically. He has, I don't think she realized what an Ace of Wands he has been. I think she knew about a couple of things that I think they worked through, and she talked about, they talked about publicly with like the Lemonade album. And I think she knew about some of the things. She didn't know about everything. She didn't know. There could even be literally 7 people that come forward. We'll see. But yeah, this is really bad. And 10 of Pentacles, this is threatening his legacy, his money, his financial abundance. I mean, he is so wealthy. I don't think that he's going to become like broke from this. How, although if you do go to jail, it's not like you're living the high life and enjoying your abundance. So this is threatening, though, his basically everything, threatening his reputation, his career, his 10 of Pentacles, everything that he has earned materially. Let's get a clarifier on this. Dang, this is crazy. Oh my gosh. Hey, Leora. Can't wait to see these cards for Jay-Z. They're crazy, aren't they, Leora? Oh my God. Guys, Leora and I are going to record together in New York. We're going to do a podcast for her podcast, What's Your Skincare Routine with Leora Luciano, and then for In the Cards and Stars. So get ready for that crossover. I'm excited. We're filming next week. Okay, let's see. What are you guys saying? Sage says, Jay-Z, Bey, and Diddy have a lot of Virgo energy between them. They sure do, Sage. Definitely think that hermit energy will be triggered when the South Node goes into Virgo. Ooh, interesting, Sage Moon. Dang it. Do you think all of us Virgo sons are going to have to hermit? Are we going to have to hermit about? I'm going to have to look into that and do a full episode when the nodes are changing. Interesting, Sage. Interesting. That would be the time though for her to regroup, wouldn't it? And to like let go of things that don't serve her anymore. Mm. Beth says, I will enjoy watching the Wands video. Yes. Yes, Beth. Congratulations to the new baby. Oh, thank you. She's the sweetest. We love her. Rock is a little precious angel. Thank you, Beth. Sage says, oh, the T Tribe fur baby family is growing. It sure is. We're going to have to just do a full on fur baby rescue at some point. Manifesting that maybe in 2026. We got to save these puppies. Bill Clinton. Bill Clinton has joined us. Hello, Mr. President. How are you? Yep, ruled by the wands. Sage gets them every time. Gets them every time. Okay. So let's see. Anything else to clarify this energy about just Jay-Z, like especially his finances? That 10 of Pentacles is interesting. Okay. When they start falling, we know. Okay. Ooh, King of Cups, Ace of Swords. All right. I don't think things are going to go well for him. Okay. So the King of Cups, this is about his romantic life, his relationship. The energy I get here is, you know, the song We Almost Had It All? It's like, or we could have had it all. Is that what it is? Anything. Something about having it all. This is like, he could have had it all in his life, in his relationship. This is like all of those opportunities. This is specifically talking about his love life. I think that he has had a full on like self undoing. And he's gonna end up not only ruining his love life, but his financial abundance due to all of this 7 of Wands, Ace of Wands activity. I mean, this is like a tale as old as time, right? Somebody gets really powerful and then someone abuses that power. Unfortunately, who they are is exposed even more so. And they let it all go to their head. And not only, you know, are they doing whatever they want financially, but they are cheating and doing all this other stuff. You know, this is really bad, guys. This is a horrible reading for him. Ace of Swords, that this is about this is a victory card, but this is talking about having to cut a lot of people off. This is a lot of lawyers, a lot of legality. I could see he and Beyonce staying together because of this energy, but this is like what we were talking about before we pulled the cards. It's like staying together for appearances, or it's like that's all that's sort of left, you know? If he manages to escape, you know, relatively unscathed, at least like not having to go to jail and all of that, then I think it will still be something that has forever damaged like his relationship because of that 5 of Swords. I just don't think she knew all of the things. And it's all being exposed. Okay, what else? Anything else for this outcome, I guess? Let's just focus on the outcome here. I also think that the Ace of Swords with the King of Cups card, it's like, I think this is kind of two-faced. Like he can be very emotional and he can seem very emotionally aware and present at times. And then at other times, he can be very cold. The Ace of Swords is like victory through, you know, just cold, hard facts, lawyers, like straight up, I don't know, just like maneuvering and manipulating situations at times. So I just think he has two sides, like that Pisces fish we were talking about, swimming in different directions. Okay. Anything else for their outcome? Allegedly. 9 of Pentacles. I hate to say this, but I do think that somehow they are going to end up, well, or at least Beyonce. This is definitely Beyonce. 9 of Pentacles, relatively unscathed. This could be that she wins, like in some, either if they have anything legal going on in front of the, you know, in front of the scenes or behind the scenes, she's going to come out on top either way. Basically, she's always going to be this 9 of Pentacles energy. So I don't think that she's going to be brought down with him. Okay. A lot of people have been speculating about that. And I've speculated about that in the past as well. I think in this current energy, I don't think she's going to be brought down with him. I do think she's going to have to do a lot of that Hermit card, High Priestess energy, like just really separate herself from the situation. And she will wind up on top. 9 of Pentacles. This is transformation of your finances, but in a positive way. Maybe she ends up getting all the money. Maybe she, I don't know. Maybe they work out something behind the scenes, but there's something about her coming out on top. So she'll be fine. And then the outcome for Jay-Z, allegedly. Ooh, Penny says, I also want to see what is going on with with M. Blige, like Mary J. Blige. What's going on with her? I haven't heard anything about her, Penny. Okay, so 9 of Pentacles. Oh my gosh, and I have to leave by 9:30. I have a hair appointment today. As y'all can see, it's time. As Mariah Carey says, it's time. It's time. So I have to cut out of here quickly. Dang it. We're gonna have to finish with this one. Don't worry, we'll spill more tea soon. Tea is always ready to be spilled. Okay, Jay-Z, his outcome. Final outcome, please. King of Swords. I don't know how he's gonna do it, but he's gonna do it. This is wow, we have a lot of king energy for him. So we have the King of Swords, we have the King of Cups, and we have the Ace of Swords. I don't know how he does it, but he always comes out on top. This will be no different. There will be a victory, but this is a hard won victory. I think that in the process of this victory and in the process of all of this happening, he's still been exposed to his wife, to everyone around him. But he's going to fight tooth and nail. 10 of Pentacles. He's going to use every resource that he has at his disposal. He may have to pay something to Beyonce there, but there is a lot going on here between the two of them. I do not think that it is that happy family that we're just solid and supporting each other behind the scenes. I think that behind the scenes, she's like, okay, like the jig is up. Like I see who you really are. So this is crazy. And I do hope that he's held accountable. You know, if he did commit those crimes, I hope that he's held accountable. So he's going to do everything that he can not to be held accountable, though. And unfortunately, he may be successful. Wow. Wow. I'm gonna leave it at that with them. That's crazy. Every time I do a reading on them, the energy is so confusing. It is not ever straightforward with those two. Okay. Dang it. I'm gonna have to go. That'll have to be my last one for now, you guys. But we've got a lot more. We've got MGK. I'm gonna have to do another session, maybe like tomorrow night, like a late night one. So we got a lot going on. Maybe I'll pop on here after my hair appointment. We'll see. We got to work it out though in the schedule because there's too much good tea left to be spilt. All right. So what are you guys saying? I'm fine. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Bill. That makes me laugh. Um, Imagine it really was Bill Clinton in here spilling the tea with us. That would be hilarious. Let's see. I get Jay-Z is definitely more scared than he's letting on. Ooh, T Melissa. Like Sage said, he's using his family as a shield and he's going to try and hide behind anything he possibly can. Yep, he's smart too. He's got that King of Swords energy, that victory card, Ace of Swords. He's the type of person that could like outthink the people around him. I think Diddy's like that too. I think that they're very intelligent, which makes them very dangerous because they can figure things out and move things around. I'd be curious to know their IQs. I think they're probably like genius level. Okay, let's see. Sage says, I think the South Node transit depends. Ooh, interesting. For example, the South Node for Diddy could be him being locked up because all of the dark stuff he's done. For Bay, she could step out of the limelight or shock us all. And in general, Virgos could be reevaluating or restructuring the house slash themes where the South Node will be transiting in their chart. It could also be a healing or it could also be healing or releasing blocks. I love it, Sage Moon. Beautifully said. Beautifully said. Well, we'll have to let everybody know when we get there. We'll tell y'all what we're doing or how we're feeling. I'm a little nervous because I've liked this Aries North Node energy, but we'll roll with it either way. Melissa says he's going to throw some others under the bus while he's at it. Melissa, I wonder if that's why he's coming out as the King of Swords and the Ace of Swords. Like maybe he gives other people up in exchange for his freedom or something, or he exposes like an even bigger situation, like the racketeering. I don't know. Allegedly, criminal organizations, things that the government wants to bring down. I could see that, Melissa. Penny says, I wonder if they try to turn Jay and Diddy against each other. 1000% Penny. I think that's a huge possibility. That would make so much sense. I question if he is wealthy, Beth says. Ooh, I think everything is in someone else's name. so he can't be sued. I have seen several videos about Jay-Z and his oldest son with another woman who died suddenly. Crazy. Oh, how awful. Ugh, that's terrible. I also wanna see what is going on with M. Blige. We'll have to do it another time, Penny. But yes, let's put a pin in that. Melissa says he's going to blackmail, allegedly. Ooh, ooh, I can see it. Yeah, so much tea right now, LOL. I know, Sage, something's happening. I like it though. We got a good surge of tea. Thanks, Penny. You're so sweet. Oh, Leora, you're the best. Thanks so much for it. Love you, Sage. This was fun, you guys. Hope everyone has a great day. Thank you, River, for the tea. Enjoy your day of beauty. Thank you, Beth. That's what I'm thinking, Britt. Oh my God, definitely Penny. Love everyone. Sending love and light. Have a beautiful day. Fantastic. Let's end on that. You guys have the most amazing day. Keep shining your light. You guys are just the best. Y'all are amazing. I love y'all. Okay. Have a good rest of your day. We'll talk soon. This was fun. Bye, guys.